Canada-U.S. trade war has some travelers here at home opting out of trips to the States. Travel agency Flight Center says 1 in 5 customers have canceled U.S. vacations over the last 3 months. CTV's Heather Senoran joining us now with more on this. And Heather, you spoke with a local family who actually did this for their March break trip. They went ahead and booked somewhere else.
They're swapping out Myrtle Beach for a different beach, Tony. The family from Paris, Ontario says it was an easy choice to make as they don't want to support the American economy right now.
The Gleisers are no strangers to family vacations, and now they are days away from their next one during March break. The original destination was Myrtle Beach, North Carolina.
Last time we went on the road trip to head to Myrtle Beach, it was pretty fun.
This was their 2022 trip there. The 2025 one was booked last summer.
We would have eaten in restaurants, we would have shopped in stores, we were staying in a hotel. We would have spent a considerable amount of money.
But last month, the family changed their plans. What inspired the pivot?
Really, the tariffs and the threats against Canada.
The Gleisers say they no longer want to support the U.S.
Tax on Canada, the trade, just breaking up all the trade agreements that we have with them. They're no longer someone to look up to and respect.
Their new destination, the Mayan Riviera in Mexico, a country they've been to before.
The last thing I really liked about Mexico was because there was a buffet and you could just go swimming and then you could just walk into a buffet and get whatever you want.
The change did come at a cost.
It hurt to think about losing our deposit, and the other 4 families that we were traveling with, we all lost our deposits.
According to Flight Center, from November to February, they've seen a 20% increase in cancellations for Canadian clients traveling to the U.S.
Now, if I look year over year bookings from Canada to the U.S., when I compare February 25 to February 24, it's quite a significant decrease. It's a 40% decrease in bookings for February alone.
As for the Gleisers,
now I have no intentions to go there at all. It really upsets me how we've been treated as a country.
The kids say they don't mind.
Our country is probably the funnest, and there's so much to do, and there's a lot of nice people in Canada.
They say making memories and being proud of where you're from is what matters most.
Last month, Air Canada announced it would reduce flights by 10% to Florida, Las Vegas, and Arizona starting in March, which are typical hotspots during spring break. And WestJet said there's been a shift in bookings with more people looking at trips to Mexico or the Caribbean.